tiny face Charlie. How do you not respect the dome on this motherfucker? It has such a big head, but literally the smallest face on the biggest head. He also has a Michael Pillow, like, a crackhead type hair going on right now. I don't know what happened there. Is he good? Like, his main donor, Foster Freeze, did fucking croak. Rest in piss, Foster Freeze. So maybe that's why his organization is not doing so good. I've never actually noticed, but he does have a ridiculously small face. Yeah, no, he's built like his face is built for his face is built for my fucking head. Okay, I'll say it. His face is built for my head size, and yet he has the head of a young Sebastian Gorka. Wait, what the fuck is this? Shut up. There's a sound too?
I live like a capitalist every single day, Shank. I live like a capitalist every single day, Shank.
I live like a capitalist every single day, Shank. I live like a capitalist every single day, Shank. I live like a capitalist every single day, Shank. I live like a capitalist every single day, Shank.
That's me. I'm in that video. You hear me go, hey. In the end. It was really weird debating him because he literally looks like this in person. It's crazy. Newcastle United billionaire streamer Hasan Boys Club outbidding MBS. It's real, bruv. It's real to all the fucking bruvs and bruvettes. I did that. I fucking bought it, yeah? All right, let's keep going.
Chuck Schumer are important because I want every Republican out there to realize that when the Democrats are winning, they are rubbing it in our face. And some Democrat senators, some Republican senators are now coming up and they are stunned. How dare he do this? You think we're still living in the same country, don't you? Senators from South Dakota, Senator Portman. You think we're still living in the 1980s where the Democrats actually want what's best for America? The Democrats want to destroy the country. We know this. This is not...
Mr. Tiny Face? 2.4 a year? Thanks, dude. What's up? Are we just posting incomes now in the chat? Is that what we're doing?
It's not profound thinking. They want to see America completely obliterated, the Constitution shredded, and remade in their own
That'd be
San
so
Francisco,
sick.
Brooklyn, Malibu, Manhattan image, where there is no cultural identity, where you live in sexual anarchy, where private property is a thing of the past, and the ruling class controls everything.
That would be so
know
sick.
this.
Wait, what?
And Schumer is willing.
The ruling class controls everything is such a funny fucking take. It's like, dude, that literally happens right now. You just described like capitalism, but then there's sexual anarchy, which is supposedly a bad thing, I guess. I don't know what the fuck that means. Also, I love when this dude fucking acts like he's a libertarian. My favorite thing is whenever fucking libertarians like talk about social issues, and it's like, well, you're not a libertarian then, dude. Like, how are you a fucking libertarian when you unironically advocate for like every authoritarian measure?
Willing to get there. Schumer is willing to get it done. Republicans are not. Republicans are trying to protect a country that no longer exists.
Yeah, I mean, they do care about the age of consent. I guess that's the only thing. Stop strawmanning libertarians. Bro, he's the one who says he's a fucking libertarian, idiot. Charlie Kirk claims to be a libertarian, but then is like, I hate sexual anarchy. It's like, no, you're not a libertarian then. Anyway. Hasan's face on Charlie Kirk's head. Oh my God. Burn this image, dude. We already talked about this, but the anti-vaxxer Edmonton Oiler got COVID and now his hockey career might be over. GG's. F's in the chat for the Edmonton Oiler who literally got myocarditis from COVID because he was worried that he would get myocarditis from the vaccine. Also, I'm going to keep blasting this fucking tweet because, you know, our numbers are low right now, folks. Our numbers are low. And also on top of that, the tweet is not doing numbers either. So just go retweet that. Anyway. The right-wing Instasphere has been running with that Twitch story like crazy. Yeah, no, I know. I know they love that. It's always one of these people. I mean, he just wants Bezos to pay his taxes, but he's another one of those, when I say rich, I don't mean me. No, I do mean me, motherfucker. I do, actually. He's the greediest and most hedonistic streamer I've ever seen. Complete grifter. Totally, dude. Yeah, out of all the streamers, I'm the most hedonistic and most fucking, and the biggest grifter. Anyway, remember when Hillary had people out there like this? Dude, Vinny Superfluous sends me literally the worst links. You are slowly becoming the anti-Themasius. Themasius, most productive chatter, best chatter, okay, best VIP in the game. Literally fucking puts a playlist out there of like pretty much all the fucking stories I'm going to cover every day. Vinny Superfluous is the exact opposite of Themasius. Okay? Literally goes around and will fucking find like he'll find like a tweet with like 60 fucking likes, or he'll go and he'll find a tweet with like 10 likes and he's like, bro, I'm a fucking subscriber, so I'm gonna send you this fucking tweet. Every hero needs a villain. Yeah. By the way, I think we might make Themasius a moderator, but I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if I just gave the game up. They mean not including Ludwig? What? Yeah. Can I get his VIP spot? No. Yes, of course, if he wants it. The story is fuck. 3 police officers went to an elementary school in Tennessee and arrested 4 black girls. We'll look at that in a second. You have more money than Trump, apparently. Trump DC Hotel incurred more than $70 million in losses while Trump was president. Yeah, this motherfucker has negative income, dude.
With Donald.
Shit. That's so loud. You want to see some crazy dumb shit takes? If it isn't my good pal Hasan, who the fuck is this guy? I don't know you, motherfucker. Why do dudes think that like I talk to them over subreddits? You can, but it's hypocritical when you judge others for doing the same. Plus, you can always stick to your values and pay your editors instead of free labor, don't you think? Yeah. My editors are currently trapped in a dungeon. For those of you who don't know, they do, of course, free slave labor. This is what I've always done. Holy shit, an auth left who actually understands the criticism being made of Hasan. Dude, everyone on the PCM subreddit is a fucking weirdo, dude. Yeah, it's like literally a fucking Nazi subreddit. OAN calling for mass executions?
When all the dust settles from the audit in Arizona and the potential audits in Georgia, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Nevada, and Wisconsin, what happens to all these people who are responsible for overthrowing the election? What are the consequences for traitors who meddled with our sacred democratic process and tried to steal power by taking away the voices of the American people? What happens to them? Well, in the past, America had a very good solution for dealing with such traitors: execution.
What is going on, dude? I mean, we watched this before. This is an old video. But it still fucking slaps, dude. What a psycho. Why you can't trust the balds, dude? I'm saying it. You know what I mean? I'm just kidding.
And when all the dust settles from the audit in Arizona and the potential audits in Georgia.
Imagine being that cross-eyed and bald while being a Nazi. I mean, the thing is, like, a lot of Nazis are bald. They fucking shave on purpose, too. Some hog watch for you. Maybe shaking my head, Agent 47 on TV, trying to ask for more funds. So, I don't know the exact AT&T story, but like AT&T actually fucking funds One America News Network or something, which is crazy. That's really weird. They wanted OAN to be exclusive to them. They wanted a conservative news network. Dude. There is no better representation. AT&T funds right-wing channel One American News, Reuters reveals. AT&T says it's fake. OAN founder said the inspiration for the channel came from AT&T executives, but company disputes the reports. I mean, even if it was real, I would never fucking admit that. I would lie about that. If I was Mr. T or Mr. T or Mr. A, which I assume are the three people at the top of AT&T, that's how it works, right? I would be saying all the time, I'd be like, no, I did not want to do that. That's crazy. Shut up. If you happen to have no eyebrows, I accidentally burned them off, are you still entitled to the sweat of your non-existent brow? Yes. You are. They are basically CNN step, bro. So, the wild part, dude, I'm gonna look at the Kristen Sinema story, man. Please stop fucking linking it. Of course, dude. Of course. It's literally up here. Do you not see it? How do I get away from this new newsletter shit, though? I think it's Dr. AT&T that created. No, because it's AT&T. It's not. That's a common misconception. People always think it's one doctor that created AT&T, but there's an and in there. So actually, it's Mr. T. He's a part of it. There's a Mr. T. There's another Mr. T, and then there's a Mr. A. One American News, the right-wing cable network that peddled the 2020 election conspiracies, gets nearly all of its revenue from AT&T. OAN's chief executive, Robert Herring, helped AT&T lobby the government to approve its merger with DirecTV. Herring's lawyer said, we invited AT&T to utilize the OAN news program to cast positive light on the acquisition. On January 6th, after Trump supporters broke to the U.S. Capitol, an OAN news director cautioned staff via email, please do not say Trump supporters stormed the Capitol. Simply call them demonstrators or protesters. Do not call it a riot. Special report, how AT&T helped build a far-right One America News. Help build far-right One America News? Wait, what? They reported on it themselves? They outed AT&T? And then they deleted the article? What? Okay, we need to look at this on the Wayback Machine. I gotta read that fucking... They call themselves far right, which is pretty funny. Like, it's like one step removed from just like being like, yeah, we are the Nazi news network. One America Nazis network. You know what I mean? Oh, it could have been coming from the automated wire service, maybe? Like auto posted from Reuters? Yeah. Kilburn, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. It's no steps removed from that. That's what they are. Yeah. No, I know, but it's a gigantic self-report. So that's really weird. Is Pouty Girl messing with you? Corinna? No. OAN, Only American Nazis News Network. Anyway, let's get started with Chuck Schumer, aka Cuck Schumer. Fucking, you know, basically pissing, shitting, and farting everywhere, and then pushing back the debt ceiling conversation, striking a deal to avert the self-inflicted debt catastrophe, and then literally fucking celebrating. Let's hear what he had to say.
Republicans insisted they wanted a solution to the debt ceiling, but said Democrats must raise it alone by going through a drawn-out, convoluted, and risky reconciliation process. That was simply unacceptable to my caucus. And yesterday, Senate Republicans finally realized that their obstruction was not going to work.
So, in case you missed it, that is Joe Manchin behind Leader Schumer, shaking his head. Manchin agreed with a number of Republicans who thought Chuck Schumer's speech was mean.
Why was not appropriate?
I just think that basically what we got to do is find a pathway forward to make sure that we de-weaponize. We have to de-weaponize. You can't be playing politics. None of us can, on both sides.
So on the one hand, no complete economic calamity for a
Joe Manchin literally said, like, no, we need bipartisan support. That's right. We need to do bipartisanship. And was like totally against the nuking of the filibuster clause for you know, voting for the debt ceiling. And it is so fucking stupid. It's literally paid for. It's just a stupid political back and forth that occurs every time. Okay? Oh, the Wayback Machine linked to that article? No. I thought it was an OAN article. It's not. It's just a Reuters article, so it doesn't matter.
few days or months, hopefully. On the other hand, some hurt feelings. Bottom line, they got it done temporarily. So this either shows that getting stuff done is possible temporarily, or that even doing the easy things can't be done without rancor, performative or otherwise.
Walk us through this. It's from Senator Manchin's perspective. The Republicans came forward. They gave us 11 votes. We averted a crisis. Just celebrate, be partisan tomorrow, not today.
Yeah, as Mark can tell you, the debt ceiling is one of those things that you just do. You just fix it, because if you blow it up, the whole economy gets rattled, and you just do not want to touch that button. That moment was just not. Manchin wanted everybody to calm.
What is going on right now, dude? Why is this shit so fucking broken? It's annoying.
Calm down, move on. We've got a couple bigger things in the offing. We've still got the $1 trillion infrastructure bill, which would really be a nice gift at this time, with sagging job numbers, a low approval rating, a big bipartisan infrastructure bill. That'd be nice. Why don't do that? Instead, Schumer delivers a partisan speech that went over a little bit poorly. Look, Republicans are great at kind of claiming this outrage at something. They did it during impeachment trials and stuff. But Schumer could have just taken a quick high road, moved on, and then tried to get to this bigger negotiation that lies ahead.
And it wasn't just Republicans who I'm hearing from. I'm sure you also. It was Democrats who were like, what was that.
Yeah.
That was not appropriate. And that head in the hands moment, which I can see it's the move that launched 1,000 memes, is it was not just about the debt ceiling. That was a culmination.
Bro, this shit is so boring and also just like is dog shit. Okay. All right, move on. Fuck the debt ceiling. All right, we got it. Get the fucking bullying Kristen Sinema, who also is an educator, for those of you who don't know. You guys always say, like, Hasan, you're in the pocket of big teachers. You love big teachers and you love big nurses. Well, guess what? There is one big teacher that I fucking despise. That big teacher, Kristen Sinema. Turns out, according to friend of the show, Ken Klippenstein, a.k.a. Ken Leakenstein, in his latest report from The Intercept, Kristen Sinema is literally teaching a course on fundraising. Hold on a moment. I'm going to try to bypass this shit with some expert hacking. That didn't work. Oh. Ah! Wait, hold on. How do I stop it from... No! I did mash escape when it loaded. Hold on, I'm going to try that again. I'm mashing escape. No! To remove that newsletter, try uBlog Origin top right and refresh. Oh, yeah. I could do this one, right? Boom. Kristen Sinema is literally teaching a course on fundraising. To learn from the top expert in their field, graduate students in Arizona State University have an unusual opportunity this fall to do just that. Where Senator Kristen Sinema, Democrat from Arizona, everyone's favorite congressperson, is teaching a course on getting rich people to give you money. The course is titled Developing Grants and Fundraising. One of the two classes Sinema is teaching this fall at ASU School of Social Work. The syllabus, which was obtained by The Intercept, says students will learn diverse fundraising strategies for nonprofits as well as how to cultivate donors, including large individual donors, by leveraging resources like opportunistic fundraising, finding supporters for major fundraising events, and, well, asking for money. We are living in the post-irony universe. There is no reason to make art. There's no reason to make comedy because the world is tragic and comedic. It is a tragic comedy. Is that how you say it? Is that the right word? That's how you say it in Turkish. Trajikomik. It's absolutely over. At least she's not teaching fashion. That's right. Because that would be impossible. That would be tragic comedy. Yeah. The outline identifies key course concepts such as corporate giving, political strategy, influence, and power, as well as more socially conscious terms like discrimination, oppression, and privilege. One of the required books is Fundraising for Social Change, ironic in light of Sinema's attempts to ensure things like corporate tax rates remain unchanged. Or her fucking lack of interest in helping like millions of Americans in everything but a fucking citizenship card, basically, the dreamers, from getting amnesty and full naturalized citizenship in that very same budget reconciliation bill that will feature a $3.5 trillion infrastructure spending package. You know, so what? She's just gonna fucking educate people on how to be a douchebag, how to be a fucking gigantic asshole who operates exclusively. Like, this course is literally like, you need to be a villain and then get money. Like, it'll be, that's what it is. Is this Kenny Clips or Ryan Grimm? No, this is Kenny Clips. Fundraising is a subject the Arizona senator knows a thing or two about, having raised eye-popping sums of money from groups opposed to President Joe Biden's Build Back Better agenda. Sinema has racked up some $920,000 in campaign contributions from said groups, according to an analysis by Accountable US, a watchdog group that monitors corporate lobbying. In the past 2 years, she has received tens of thousands of dollars in maxed out contributions from private equity partners and investment firm CEOs who stand to lose in the event of a tax hike on corporations of the rich, as The Intercept reported last month. Sinema recently told colleagues that she would not accept any corporate tax or income tax increases, the New York Times reported. Another girl boss living, dude. Another fucking girl boss living her very best girl boss self. Why is this person allowed to be in public? I do not understand. How is this any different than a grifter con man? Except we also fucking elevated her to one of the most powerful positions in American society. I despise her so much. I don't understand why Arizona State University would be like, yeah, that's great. Please come and teach kids how to be a fucking gigantic piece of shit. Woo! Of course, we know about Sinema's part-time gig at ASU because she was trying to do a poopy in the bathroom, a fat, stinky one. She was trying to drop the fattest of bombs. Just really just fucking fat, stinky, smelly poopies. That's what she was trying to do. And yet she was being harassed by people who were very upset, not at her fat, smelly shit,